will also say, bro, like another thing that kind of stuck out to me or that came to my mind when you was talking is the fact that like um you talked about like slowing down, you know what I'm saying, being able to put yourself or react in situations differently than other people would, and it reminded me of when we used to watch game film. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like you would slow down certain instances so you can see just like the little nuances that you can critique to get better so you can put yourself in that position again and probably get a different outcome. And that reminds me of just like now, like to me, that's basically like uh, equal to like self-reflection, you know what I'm saying? Or self-awareness. Like being able to like slow down so you can make the adjustments to be a better businessman, husband, father, whatever it is. And a lot of times, like what I'm finding is not a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know how to adapt, but our adaptation is not necessarily conducive for the role we need to play in like those moments.
Yeah.
And when we mess up, like being able to self-reflect helps us be able to pivot in those situations to make a better or greater impact or even get a different outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like I was having a conversation with my wife, man, and we was just talking about like how can we be better parents? You know what I'm saying? And like we meet with our son's teacher every week um, because like because my son is autistic, like it's difficult to figure out how to be a good parent in those moments. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when you just don't know what's going on in his head, you don't know us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just difficult. So me and my wife, we got together and we like game plan. Okay, like we tried this, but that ain't work. So now what do we do? And so being able to slow down, self-reflect, now we can set up another game plan to to help us be better in the next situation. So, man, slowing down and like building that self-awareness is really key, really helpful to help you get better outcomes.
Man, no doubt, bro. And that's that accountability, man, because that's one of them other things too, as well, man. When you talk about transitioning away from sports into just civilian life, boy, accountability, everybody moonwalk around that. Like
Yeah.
they want to take accountability and like coming from sports, like soon as you leave the field that day, most times, more times than not, you watching film and watching your mistakes within an hour or two after that practice. Like you made a mistake a couple of hours ago and you watching it in front of the team and we critiquing it. You know what I mean? Like it ain't
Yeah.
hiding like the eye in the sky, bro. Like that film catch everything. So when you come from that world and then it's on 10 in the NFL because boy, you pop up on that film a little too much, you're gonna be on the way to the crib. So
Yeah.
it's like that accountability, you don't run from it and you realize it make you better. Like, and I think when you talk about like just in the civilian, like in the day-to-day life with a marriage, a lot of times we don't like to look under the rug. We don't like to look and see, okay, what can we be better at? You know what I mean? Like it ain't necessarily that it's bad or something wrong with your partner or yourself, but let's take a look at things so we can just improve and get better. Like me and my wife, we got this as a family, we do it, you know what I mean, within my household, but me and my wife for sure. I call it film review Sundays. So
Mhm.
instead of trying to like handle every situation, because as a parent, as a husband, business owner, man, you can't handle every little thing that come up during the week. Like, or sometimes, y'all make bump heads on a little situation, but you can't handle it and resolve everything right then and there. So sometimes you just, you know what, let's write that down. We'll talk about it Sunday. And then
Yeah.
we go back to it Sunday. And now that we cooler heads, we sit down, we can actually laugh at it and be like, man, so when you was tripping on me about that garbage this week, what that was really about? Because I know it wasn't that serious. Like, and then
Yeah.
it was because I was really going through it. But we can watch the film on it and review it, so it make it so much easier. But accountability, man, like none of us grow without accountability. So I think it's definitely needed, man.